This is Always Ready Matt Cardona, the host of the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast, the NWA World Heavyweight Champion, the Death Match King, and you're watching Get My Go on YouTube. Don't be a dumb mark. Subscribe right now.
It's time for everybody's favorite radio show live on Spotify. Ugh, really?
Yeah. I just think he looks more like his uncle than he does his dad.
I agree.
He's got the build of Scott Steiner too. You know, he's just built like a fucking shithouse brick, man. The guy is built like a fucking shithouse brick, man.
Also, did you hear The Rock turned down $21 million for 21 days of filming for the next Fast and Furious? He said no thanks to $1 million per day. That's how badly Vin Diesel gets his go. Wow.
I heard Danhausen shows his eyebrows.
Shaves his eyebrows, hence his makeup.
His eyebrows. Yeah, okay. See if I can.
I think he ripped off of me. I have barely any eyebrows. Josh, you got some nice.
Well, U of L got rid of their coach, and he was creepy looking. He didn't have any. The people that don't have eyebrows, kind of, see, Big Bank's got some. I ain't worried about Big Bank. Lift your hat up. Let me see what you got going on there.
Oh, look at that! I have a natural.
Oh, that's scary, man. That's scary. Put that hat back down. You're scaring the fuck out of it.
I also wanted to recommend Mike Durbin's T-shirt store. I didn't because Mike Bing Bongo, my broken chair. You didn't get to see my T-shirt, which is a Disco Inferno shirt.
Oh God!
It says "Welcome to the business, honey," with Disco on there. Very proud.
Why does it say honey?
Yeah, you can get that at Mike Durbin's Pro Wrestling T store. It's just a line that Disco said on a podcast, and once people found very amusing.
I have a question. How is Mike Bing Bongo getting away with selling a disco thing without giving Disco royalties?
He is giving Disco royalties.
Yeah. The old Disco royalty scam.
They got a partnership.
Is it a sexual one?
No, I mean, I think they only met once in passing, so there wasn't really time for them to consummate the relationship.
Because I just feel like certain shows warrant being taped. Certain shows will lend itself to a live environment.
It's like trying to sanction Russia.
You already do shit like that. So just get in a motherfucking tub, throw some figurines in there, and take a video of it and get Durbin. It over with.
Invite Durbin over. He'll do it.
Can I get Durbin to do it
with the whole
place of me?
No, do it with the whole Get My Go. What's the big deal, dude? What are you? Here's another thing.
I'm shy.
Maybe here's shy of what?
We gotta block some
maybe
people.
It was ICW. What's
Super Ugly fan. What is that? Is that a show or something? What is Super Ugly? I don't know what the Super Ugly is.
Yeah, get rid of them. They're trying to insult my friend Big Bag Hank. Get rid of it. At least they admitted they're ugly.
This guy really gets my go.
Get
him out of there. He really gets my go.
Does Disco Inferno or Conan ever get your go? I think you mean get your goat, maybe?
All right, welcome back to Get My Go, episode number 65. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to the channel. Do it right now. Subscribe down there. I'm the bottom right for the episode, Mike Durband. I am joined by the Aussie guy wearing a beautiful shirt available at prowrestlingtees.com/Mike Durband. You cannot get this one at prowrestlingtees.com. This is a long sleeve exclusive. If you want a long sleeve shirt, message me and I'll get it taken care of on a bulk order. So, nice. Joined by the Chadster, who has a brand new Below the Collar page to get t-shirts at. Is it belowthecollar.com?
/ IB exclusives.
IB exclusives. And Mr. Joe Feeney, who has a t-shirt of his cat available at prowrestlingtees.com/cc with Joe Feeney.
And I'm trying to think of some way to rip off the Cobra Kai shirt here. So that'll probably come out at some point when it's way too late and it's not a hot topic anymore.
Yeah.
There's certainly someone out there that'll do free graphics for you. Just don't hurt his feelings.
Oh, so payment is compliments.
Yeah.
And friendship.
I don't have a cool hand symbol to do, but I wasn't too impressed by Chad's thing that he was doing.
Again, the best thing ever is that, I've adopted the triple threat hand signal for my association by, leeching off of my 2 triple threat cohorts that I do shows with. Little did I remember, as all the times I put it up on shows and pictures, whatever, that yes, they also say that's, but no, baby, that's the triple threat.
Well, we're continuing where we left off with the last episode. We're going to get to that JVD clip. If you haven't seen the episode, which numbers was that one?
53, 54.
Yeah, a lot of people say that those are our best episodes yet. The bottom right ones.
I agree.
Yeah. So this is JVD, the demon Johnny V. He's Joe's neighbor.
That's
Joe,
right.
you gotta find this guy in the wild, man.
I know he hosts karaoke at a bar that's not too far from me, and I'm a karaoke connoisseur, so it could happen.
Gotta do it, man.
Be like a bar promotional night. You know, you guys should have watched the Royal Rumble together with like a bunch of fans at that bar. You know, would have been great. He would have been all into it. You would have been like checking it out. You know, maybe dropping some knowledge. He'd be all into every person that comes out. Like, oh, what the fuck? How can that guy get that number?
It's been proposed with former Raven Effect and Eyes Up Here with Francine and K100 sponsor, the Red Lantern, that I was going to host pay-per-views on their back deck, but. You know, it's just one of those ideas I came up with and just didn't do.
We all have those in podcast history.
Yeah.
There's always those things that sound so good on paper, and it sounds like
it sounded good. I'm like, I'll guess bartend. I could make some tips, and then I realized I was gonna, it was gonna be a room full of local wrestling fans, and I went, I don't know if I really want to do that.
Joey podcasting over here, all these grand plans and never follows through.
But at least I know it. And I own it.
We have real conversations though about it. We don't just make them up and manifest them in our brain.
I've taken steps. I just don't take more than the first two.
Well, here we are on the JVD Studios page. He has many videos, and there was a video. I don't know if we watched it on a show or if we just shared it in our group and watched it, but it was one last year where JVD was promising to do like a video every day or every week or something. I think it was like 2 or 3 years ago, but he never did it. So he just posted a video 3 weeks ago called 2022 New Year Resolution Video. And I thought this was going to be a video about him doing the same kind of thing where he's going to promise what's to come in the next year for the channel. He doesn't really do that. He kind of goes off on a tangent, and he's joined by a guest star. See that guy? You see him?
Yeah.
This guy, he's a great character, so you're going to enjoy him.
Boy.
Yeah.
They look like the Lone Rangers.
Yeah.
Did he grab a bed sheet for his mask?
Ooh, stinky.
Joe, it looks like he's in some kind of hobby or gaming store. Do you have any of those near you?
Yeah, there's a few. I don't know them though. I mean, I know where they are, but I've never entered.
This is a good follow-on from Rue, that from the previous episode. Like, the last thing I would ever want to do is podcast in public. All these people want to podcast in public. It's so weird.
Yeah.
I'm doing this so late. I know I am. I'm doing this very, very late. So today's what, the 12th? Jeez. I'm doing this 11 days late. Normally I never do it this late. You guys know who it is, the GVD. I'm gonna go.
How is it late if nobody wanted it? Nobody's requesting it. It doesn't matter when you put it out. Nobody's waiting for you, dude.
Well, in these brains, these demented little brains that we've discussed for many, many episodes, they have this delusional view of how people like want to consume their content. So in his brain, he said on a video, looking at it like this, "Oh, I'll be back doing such and such at a later date," and he didn't deliver, so he's letting people down.
That's a Survivor mask. How long's this podcast? 7 minutes? You reckon that's about how long he'd last on Survivor? About 7 minutes?
I'm trying to figure out if we would survive this. What do you do in these stores? Because it appears to me there's a gentleman behind him that's just playing a game all by himself.
Yeah, I think they play the card games together because there's a lot of other videos he's posted where they have the camera looking down on the battlefield or whatever, and it's just two guys playing a card game, and one of them, he's got it aimed directly at his belly. So that was kind of an interesting choice.
Was that the opponent?
Go ahead and go. Hi, how you doing? Back over the mask.
Wow, what a rebel.
Leave it on.
This is a small little New Year's resolution video. I normally do it every first or second of the month. I really do try, but not this time. I'm super late. I procrastinated for way too long. I regret for procrastinating way too long. And this is pretty much it. So don't mind the mask because it's a mandate.
So immediately, his New Year's resolution has already fallen apart because he didn't even do it on the first or the second as he planned to do. And the way he worded it sounds like he's doing a new one every month. Like I always want to do it on the first or second of the month. So we're doing a new one each month. When you fail the first month, let's try again in February.
If at first you don't succeed.
So the first thing I want to do, and the first thing I want to say, is the channel's going great. I have 200 and some odd, close to 300 subscribers. But there's one game I'm diving into a whole lot more, and that is, I'm going to steal yours, hate to tell you that. Cardfight Vanguard, and it's the Overdress format. And there's one person I know who can teach better than me. Actually, I know about 15 people.
Does anybody know what card game means? What's the card game? All I heard was
I saw Vanguard on the card. That's the best clue that I got.
He talks so fast because he's so excited. He just jumbles his words like crazy. So that's what I heard in my head.
Well, I can teach better than me. You know him, right? But the person we're going to do, you'll see him in a lot of other videos too. Besides just this video or these overdress videos, we're going to do some topics, maybe some Zoom and Discord calls and stuff like that. So I'm going to bring him in. I'm going to scoot over here. Eddie, come on in.
Yeah, gang. What's up?
This is Eddie. He's I'm Eddie Money. He is the guy who will be joining me in a lot of videos on the channel when it's discussing Vanguard or something else. We can do like a D&D.
You guys aren't ready for his voice.
Does this guy work there? Because he's got the lanyard around. So this is the only time he could talk to him. This guy's at work. And dude, your mask is barely even over your mouth. Come on.
Mandate.
Yeah.
He looks like Brother Martin's cousin. I got shades of Brother Martin when he popped in. Look at this guy.
Discussion here and there, which I'm going to do a lot more of on the channel. I keep wanting to do D&D videos, but some of the ones I already do, I overthink them, and it leads to them not getting done. And I had a couple planned for last month and the month before, never got them out, and I apologize. So, definitely going to do videos on Vanguard. We have a couple ideas. He gave me a really good idea, which is the financial state dealing with the metagame, and after a tournament or a championship, and
basically it's a meta-analysis based on the cost of the market after a tournament would take place.
And it's
and it's not just Vanguard, it's for all card games. It happens across, Yu-Gi-Oh! With YGS, Vanguard with BRO, Pokemon with their World Championships. There's a whole list of card games that have different meta and wavering effects due to, new sets dropping. It's a world vast with a bunch of different card games and information.
And when we do that one, that's going to...
What are they talking about? What the hell are they talking about? The financial state of the game? Your financial state after you play it? There are now stakes involved. Now, his name's Eddie Money, so I don't know if he's going to take somebody home tonight or what, but what are they fucking talking about?
2 tickets to paradise. Just from this guy's, his fascination with statistical data and analytics and shit like that, I kind of wanted to put him in a tuxedo and take him to Vegas.
How many matches?
There we go.
I got that one.
Yeah.
He's got a GameStop lanyard, so maybe he works there.
Yeah, maybe.
I'll let you know. I'll stop by there today.
Yeah.
Be a multi-part series probably. We got a lot to talk about on that one. Again, though, also D&D videos are going to come out. Vanguard, we're going to be shooting a Vanguard how to do overdress video right after this video. So I got that video already taken care of. Also, I really want to try to do, what is it, V-Series right now?
Yep.
V-Series as well.
It's known as V Premium right now, or Vremium.
Vremium.
Can we maybe like focus in on the guy chatting behind, because it sounds like it would be far more interesting what he's talking about than these two. I've got no idea what they're talking about, but they're very giddy about it, very excited.
Yeah, I would be if I was in one of those other chairs and I just wanted to come here and quietly play my game in solitude and just enjoy myself. I'd be really irritated by this.
Yeah, I just don't get why these people, like Rue in the last one, he pulled over on a busy highway, a very noisy environment. This guy's in a store, a place of business where people are gaming, sales are being made, conversations are being had. These people, I don't get why they choose the environments they do to do these podcasts and YouTube shows. It doesn't make any sense to me. Can anyone explain it to me?
I think it's just a desire to feel accepted, and they think that that's what the deal is to, I guess, be over as a vlogger or a YouTube entity or a podcaster. You know, that's what Ruth thinks. Ruth thinks that, oh, I'm so spur of the moment, I can just flip my camera and go, and everybody wants to hear what I say. But with this dumbass, he doesn't think. He's just pulling up the camera, and he thinks people want to hear his views on D&D. But I just don't get why anybody chooses to do it. It's funny. I've never seen somebody doing this in the wild or while I'm out. I've never seen. I still have people that take selfies, right? When you go, oh, I really need to take a picture right now, huh? But I've never seen somebody do this. If I did, I can't say that I wouldn't be right next to them watching and being like, you two are talking to your phone. What are you doing?
What do I think happened here? Sorry, what I think happened here is they were talking. And then JVD went, oh, you know what? I haven't done my New Year's resolution episode yet. Let's do that now because we're having such a great conversation. Let's do it right now.
Yeah.
The only time I saw someone recording in public like that was actually there was a rap video being filmed in between my local Walmart and Foreman Mills. So it was quite the venue for their hip hop video. The other thing I was going to say was probably why do people do this in public? Probably because they want someone to notice them and say, hey, what are you recording? What's your podcast about? You know,
hey, you're that guy, that wrestling with reality guy.
It's about Dungeons and Dragons. Thank you very much. Joe, I would kind of rely on you for this information. The mask mandate of the state of Pennsylvania currently being linked to the odoriferous emitting of people. Is that why there's masks in this picture? Because
man, you're asking. I don't know why they do anything they do right now.
Well, I'm saying because they're giddy, so they're probably perspiring.
Yeah,
they probably need them for the smell.
No, that's a good point. It is helpful.
Odoriferous, a tremendous word for a Caucasian on a podcast.
That's right.
People like to call it, but yes, there is.
Premium. I like how that sounds.
Yes,
that sounds really nice. Very good.
That's what I like to call it. I like to call it premium.
There's a lot though. I mean, hopefully hopefully when set was it 4 drops?
Yeah,
in February.
Yep.
Hopefully I'm gonna get a box or two and we can do an unboxing of that as well. You guys know I used to do Pokemon unboxings a lot on this channel.
Yeah, I can get a box story right now from the shop.
Do we have one?
I can get one.
Want to get one?
I can get that.
We're going to do that on this channel as well after the video for how to play Vanguard Overdress because it's there.
Yep.
Welcome to the world, everybody. Living too hard. Also, I do want to go ahead and let you know Fan Expo is coming up in April. PAX is coming up again in December. I'm hopefully going to be enforcing and PAX Unplugged again because it was so much fun. Fan Expo, we got the people from Clerks coming in, or Jay and Silent Bob as well, so that's going to be awesome. I can't wait for that to happen. As soon as more do come, we'll let you know. And come hello.
Both of these guys are having real trouble with their masks. They keep slipping down.
Yeah. How come your nose isn't holding it? What's going on here? Why does that keep slipping? Tighten that shit.
Did someone just close a door or turn off a fan or something? Did you notice the ambient noise just suddenly, boom? Like, and now it's just the echo of people talking. That was interesting.
Everybody else left.
I would just like to point out that Fan Expo is what Wizard World used to be. So when he said we are going to have at such and such Fan Expo, he's referring to as a ticket buyer. He now is part of the infrastructure of the convention. So Fan Expo Philadelphia and JVD are one entity in the same. So JVD is welcoming the people from Clerks and Jay and Silent Bob to this Fan Expo. Not the Wizard World people who are paying for it. JVD, because it's in his city, we are hosting the Fan Expo.
I was gonna say maybe he's is that like wrestling conventions where maybe he is paying for them to come in and he's like a vendor or something.
No, this is the Fan Expo is the Wizard World people that do them all over. They go to New Orleans, Phoenix, LA, New York, Philadelphia. So this guy is the same thing with when they were talking about one of the past shows that they were claiming ownership of it by just purchasing the ticket. That's the delusion again, back in full force.
Or high water, I'm going to get myself a pass for Fan Expo. There's a whole lot on this channel that I want to do. Hopefully we'll do it. And as we get more coming out, and as we do more thinking and brainstorming and videos, we'll let you guys know, because that's what my job is for you. You guys know when we come out with videos, or I come out with a solo video from at my house. I just wanted you guys to know, thank you. That's the biggest message, though, is thank you, because 2020 was bad. 2021 was eh. This year's going to be better. I know it. I feel it. Okay? And without you guys, I wouldn't be doing this. I really wouldn't be. Thank you guys to all the subscribers.
This is like when Conan thanks everybody at the end of your shows, Joe.
Just want to thank all the support of all the people that have been spreading the word to friend or foe with so much competition that's out there, that you keep choosing us. Our numbers keep growing, and even better than that, our Patreon numbers keep growing every month for the last 2 years.
He keeps talking about the subscribers. What's that? To me, it's hard for me to see. That looks like 19 views, but perhaps it's 79. I don't know.
No, it's 10. It's 10 views right now. Yeah.
Oh, it's 10. All right. Wow.
4 of them are me.
Wow. So 10 views. Your subscribers are irrelevant, mate. You've got 10 views on this.
I have a couple ones that I want to save. I want to go over with him in private, and hopefully we'll make something come out of it.
Ooh.
But yeah, thank you guys for watching. We're going to set up for the Vanguard Overdress video. We're going to shoot that, and then we're going to probably do an unboxing. So thanks guys for watching. Stay tuned. Be sure to click that like button, that subscribe button, that bell icon. Anything else I should hit?
Check our social medias, probably.
My Facebook is always open. PM if you need that. Mickey122087 on Twitter, or at Mickey122087 on Twitter. It's MIKI.
Oh boy.
122087. Because I'm going to start probably posting up there again. It's been a while since I've actually posted a tweet that was actually positive. At least I should say.
Since you posted a tweet.
Yeah, it's
not
interesting.
tweeted.
Verbiage.
Yeah.
That could have been the most, I think, vital information of any Get My Go so far. We now know he's on Twitter. Bye-bye.
He's about to get a bunch of followers.
I don't know what the significance is of MIKI and then whatever, but it would have been a lot better if his name was like Hot Stud 247 or...
Look at the little Hobbit guy. Look at that face.
Yeah, that's tremendous.
His brother Martin looking fuck.
Maybe mention our social media.
I'm not going to touch anything else. I'm just going to leave it at that. If you guys saw what happened with the whole Nia Jax idea, sorry, that was that. They showed my tweet about opponent crusher, which was I thought funny. But I mean, come on, if you hurt 10 WWE superstars, yeah, honestly, okay,
everything's wrestling.
So that's gonna be awesome. I can't wait to do more with this, guys. 2022 is gonna be a good year for JVD Studios. I can feel it. Again, subscribe, hit the like button, hit the bell, and hit all. You have a choice to hit all or the other two options that don't even matter. Because the other two options don't matter because you want every video that I drop. Every video.
I see an Alexa Bliss photo here on the right.
Just a few for the how to play Overdress with that guy behind me. Wave to the camera. See you guys soon.
God damn. He said 2022 is going to be a better year. Let's see. Since that video was posted, he's done Cardfight, Vanguard Overdress game Part 1, Part 2, another one. Look how long these are. 33 minutes of just one shot looking down at the card games. Like, who's going to watch that? 8 views on this one. 11.
Saying 18. 7 or 8 people seems who's going to watch that.
Why? I don't criticize them for doing it. I criticize the low production value and just the way these people go about their things, you know?
Right.
If you do it right and if you have good quality and you think about it in advance, there is a market for anything. I'm sure there's thousands of Vanguard Overdress fans that would be interested in it, but this is not the way to do it.
I mean, everybody gets started somewhere. So if anyone, if JVD ever watches these or Roop turns them on to it or whatever, don't take it as insults. Take it as a critique, which is what a lot of people should have done for this, because that's all it is.
Yeah, I mean, I was discussing with my co-host on Malatown the other day, and I said to him, look at the numbers. And episode 1 has got way more downloads. It's not even close than any other episode. Yeah. And I said, you know what that says, guys? People listened to episode 1 and said, not for me, and never came back. I said, and that's what happens. People give you one chance and they move on. When you're sitting in a GameStop with people talking in the background, people turn on that. They're immediately going to go, no, this is piss poor quality. I'm gone. But then on top of that, there's no personality, there's no charisma. It's just, anyway.
Where are you on Chartable?
I don't even chart, Chad.
You know what?
Not even in my home country.
What a waste of time.
I would be in it. Jesus. You're not even on Chartable. What a loser. No, you know what I would watch? I would watch the JVD karaoke channel. I mean, he hosts karaoke. Give me some hilarious videos of people doing shitty singing or like bar fights or something. Hey, what am I doing?
Oh no, the bottom right is changed.
I wasn't aware.
We created a monster with that one now, Joe.
Yeah. No, I would. That's what you want to put on YouTube. Drunk people fucking. That's great. That draws.
Drunk people fucking. Why not?
Yeah. Like Dean. Dean's hammered right now. He's going to draw for this video.
Did that very well.
Hey guys.
Come on, man.
This is
my 3 biggest threats.
EK coming from JVD Studios along with John. We're going to be doing a box opening today.
And the box that we have here is the current set, Advance of Intertwined Stars. It is a extra pack. How many packs are in
Oh my god! Keep it down. They're recording.
There's definitely
I mean, look at this. Who wants to watch it? It's upside down. It's 33 minutes of that.
This is like when, I try to explain to Conan that there's levels of marks and dorks basically and shit like that. And it's like, yeah, we watch some wrestling, but I'm not in a hobby shop with these little creepy looking Japanese anime girls on the cards. I mean,
Yeah, the same thing. That's action figures.
Yeah, we may talk about action figures and whatnot, but I think we found the basement of the marks.
Well, not much more to say about that, but everybody please follow at Mickey. What was his thing?
Yeah. You're going to have to go back in post and find that because there was a bunch of numbers. There was a weird spelling of Mickey. It's, you got some work to do in post there, Mike.
It's not like that sussy guy.
No, that's very easy.
That's an easy Twitter follow.
Yeah. It is. It's very easy. Am I going into my plugs now? Is that what you're setting up?
Do it.
Check out Malatown. Actually, just before we started this recording, got some sad news. A member of the Malum Militia just passed away today. And so I was lucky enough, someone I'm working with on Malatown got some audio, an interview with the said person recently. So we're going to do a tribute to beer drinking Brian, who passed away.
Is it going to be outside Arby's?
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm going to say that I'm actually going to take the time to edit and, and do it in a nice way with my co-host rather than just pull over on the side of the road. But yeah, that was a bit of a shock to the system a few minutes ago when I found that out. So we'll be doing a tribute for beer drinking Brian on Malatown. So check out Malatown on your favorite podcast app, and on Twitter I'm at that sussy guy. Just imagine that Aussie guy and put an S where the A should be.
Joe.
I always plug the same shit here, but I'm gonna plug different stuff for once. If you go to @the CC Network 1 on Twitter, look up the Creative Control Network on Spreaker. You can get shows from such luminaries as Francine with Chad on Eyes Up Here, Francine from ECW, WWE, Impact Wrestling, and all that. The newest show, The University of Dutch with Dutch Mantel. John Paz brought that on board. I was very happy to close that deal with all the paperwork and negotiations we went through. Because I wanted Dutch for a while. Of course, what the fuck is a Dr. Tom show called?
Taking You to School with Dr. Tom.
Just leave that in the ear tape pause. So Taking You to School with Dr. Tom Pritchard is also on there. And it's flying under the radar, I think, a little bit right now. But it's an excellent show. Dr. Tom is just a wealth of knowledge if you're into that sort of thing, pro wrestling, the deep dives and all that. Dr. Tom is I really, really like that show. I'm not just shilling it. So
absolutely.
That's our big dogs over there. And Taskmaster Talks with Kevin Sullivan, of course, and also John Paz, where they go over something from WCW every week. Kevin was the booker a lot of those years, so there's really no other source that can get in as deep as Kevin can. So check all those shows out on the Creative Control Network and at the CC Network 1 on Twitter.
Yep.
And I just want to quickly say to that, sorry, just go back to Dr. Tom. If you're a fan of something to wrestle with, Dr. Tom sounds exactly like Bruce Pritchard, but he's not full of shit.
Right.
So.
He's actually telling the truth, and you learn something from it. That's exactly right.
Speaking of John Paz, you can check out John Paz and the Chadster on the newest edition of the Mike Durband Show. I forgot the episode number, but it's me, Chad, and John, and we talk about our love for the Thundercats figures from 1985. Check that out on the Creative Control Network and all major podcast platforms. You can check me out on Twitter at Mike Durband and at Get My Go Show. Manscaped.com. Code GMG for 20% off plus free shipping.
Free shipping. Yeah.
Free shipping. And youtube.com/Mike Durband. And please subscribe to this channel that you're watching right now. We have many views, but the sub count is low for some reason. So subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything. Just do it, okay? ProWrestlingTees.com/Mike Durband.
You fumbled a little bit today. Where's the little banner going across the bottom?
I took that off because the way I edit everything, it skips. Like it constantly skips. Yeah. So
no spelling mistakes, right? Do I get to plug, by the way, when you're done?
I'm saving the best for last.
Oh, okay.
Goodbye, everybody.
You scared me for a second.
Yeah, no.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Yes, Chadster, go right ahead.
I mean, please. I had like a mini coronary here. Like I got a lot of stuff going on. I think there's somebody who's missing from the Creative Control lineup, and we're gonna have to do something about that one day. And there's one guy that I think he needs to be in that mix, but we'll figure that out down the road. At Chad EMB on Twitter. Buff, there was talks at one point. You know, there was definitely talks with Buff at one point. It's at Chad EMB on Twitter, at IB Exclusives on Instagram, IBExclusives.com, TMPTEmpire.com with all those podcast links, plus the Triple Threat podcast with the franchise Shane Douglas, and then my shows, New Generation Declassified, Coliseum Chad, all the great stuff under one roof. So many podcasts, you can't even name them all. There's so many of them. My new shirt store, it's belowthecollar.com/IB Exclusives. Come get a Chadster shirt. Get an IB Exclusive shirt. If you like the Pro Wrestling Tees quality, it's the same exact thing, just on a different sister website of Pro Wrestling Tees. I really would support. I would appreciate the support, and you know I love you. So that's why I'm here, and I want everybody to do their part and support the Chadster. I guess that's all I got, but I appreciate you saving me for last. It's very honorable of you.
Yes.
Dean, since you don't mind riling Rob up, would you like to make fun of Rob's hatred of Pro Wrestling Tees?
I was actually sitting back there saying, I don't know about the quality of those shirts, Chad. I mean, they fade really easily, and you want to go to...
You don't even get to sell mugs or stuffed animals or...
Yeah, exactly. Or masks, muzzles, as Drake Wirtz calls them. Definitely. I think TeePublic is certainly the way to go because they're not a fascist cancel culture group.
Mm-hmm. Tremendous.
Hey, want me to do the ending?
Sure.
Well, for the Aussie guy, for Joe Feeney, and for the great Mike Durband, this is the Chadster. Get My Go. We'll catch you on the flip side.
I want to do a little unboxing because Brian, I think, did one last week. First time in the line, the Goon.
Oh, I'm so jealous. What the hell? I need a Goon,
Durbin,
guys.
Mike Durbin from the Facebook group got me the Goon.